Hello everyone, Simon here from the Wales of Wall Street Verasity. On our radar today, VRA on the exchange. We've managed to hit some good points on the chart, which we'll go into in a second in terms of buying positions. We'll reflect on where we are possibly going with Verasity, but a couple of things I wanted to pick out here. This article, always check out the Medium's really good source of information. This is April the 1st, a few days back. I don't think we covered Veracity since 11 days ago. So yeah, this is very much something I haven't picked up on yet. So apologies for today. Work is always crazy in this space. We do our best for the videos. Of course, Q1 has now finished. We are now in April in Q2. And it looks like, as always, Veracity is literally shooting down the ducks, as they say. To hit the milestones for Q1. So this is really good from an investor's perspective. Of course, it's very exciting as well. But for me, some key ones out here. Just advancements of the VRA wallet. I always felt that was perhaps a something they could improve on, and they are indeed doing that just for the usability. If you want to win in this space, like as a outside of a cryptocurrency, as it were, obviously these are cryptocurrency. What I mean is, like, it's not an actual full-on currency like you'd expect, like Bitcoin or whatever, to try to be. But Veracity has its own project, its own interlacing with blockchain technology and the way it's doing things. And for sure, you need to have the user factor as the best you can possibly be, because this is going to start getting really competitive over these next few years. But of course, Veracity has an advantage of the patents with the proof of view mechanism, the proof of ownership in terms of NFTs and whatnot. But of course, it has this absolutely fantastic opportunity in eSports as well, something I'm very passionate about personally. And this is something that will continue to grow significantly. I mean, we're talking about hundreds of millions of people in the traditional gaming market that are still needing to be brought across, if you like, to blockchain. And eventually these worlds will collide to be fully integrated. I can imagine games in the near future just having a lot of NFT capacity around it. I mean, mark my words, things like FIFA, they will 100% have NFT capabilities in the near future. And that will have a ripple effect, like, across the board really throughout. And this is absolutely brilliant. Like, all the PR and everything that's coming out from Veracity is obviously fantastic. Huge following right now, and I honestly think that with all the esports tournaments and things that are coming out, and this push around view to earn mechanisms, play to earn mechanisms, this number I could see being like near the million by the end of the year. I feel it, I sense it, I can see it just from the trend itself. We're talking about these numbers. VRA eSports average session duration increased by 37% in Q1. Okay, so this is new. It's easy to have big percentages compared to your first year of operation, right? But what's significant here is this amount and how quickly it's been done. And this is brilliant, guys, because this is showing it's working. This is showing the growth. And mark my words, in gaming, go on YouTube. If you've never watched esports or live tournaments or streaming before, just go on YouTube, go on Twitch, and literally just type in like live esports and look how many tournaments are going right now. And the amount of people watching them, the advertising, the sponsorship opportunities. And that's when the VRA view comes into play, along with Bright Cove in terms of the stacking, and to be able to proof the aspect of what is real, what it isn't, and there won't be any lost revenues. This is stunning. This is absolutely brilliant technology. It's a brilliant concept as well. I wouldn't say it's a concept. It's way past that mode now. But do keep an eye on their socials. Do keep an eye on all the things that they're doing. And definitely download the VRA eSports. It's not actually downloaded by them. It's an actual browser. But sign yourself up. Connect your VRA wallet and start earning money just for watching videos. Sometimes I have it in the background and I listen. And it's just earning them. It's absolutely brilliant. So there's loads of really cool stuff going there. But this VRA Fuse ad tech stack from Bright Cove is absolutely unreal. And I think it's just going to literally, like I said, because they've already got like partnerships with Google. I say Google and YouTube, the same thing, obviously. But all of these Vimeo and Twitch, they've already got partnerships with them. I don't know whether they're fully integrated yet, but the fact is they're working with them. And this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. You tell a company, oh yeah, we can save you like 200-300 million pound from like fake views and stuff. That's it. It's absolutely brilliant. It's one of my favorite projects. It's one I've been bagging up for a long time. I haven't got mine in staking, as I've mentioned in many videos before. I'm just trying to accumulate as much as I can in these lower regions, and I do believe they're in lower regions. In fact, let's jump into the chart. Do not forget, guys, to make sure you smash that like button and that subscribe button. I don't know if you can do them both at the same time. That would be very difficult, but we'll see how fast you can do that. So guys, looking at this chart, as we said earlier, we've managed to hit the areas that we were interested in, both the top area and the bottom. Look at that, not far off at all coming down to this area. So I think we just about managed to scrape that one through in my buy order chart, which is fantastic to see. But yeah, very much so, guys. It's in this channel that we said that we would probably be hitting, and lo and behold, look what it's done, what we said it would do. It's literally matched up with the markers here where we saw resistance, and areas both here and here in terms of support and mechanism as well. And it's literally all the way back here that you don't see these touch points either, way back here, May, June last year. So far, so good with the progress of what we're doing with the buy areas. Where is Verasity going now? Well, I'm still keeping this buy area down here. I may start putting one slightly lower as well, just in case. And that is going to be literally matching up really along this kind of area here. So I'm just going to draw it in roughly around here to probably-ish there. That's taking us down to the lower regions of the 2 cents. I'm not saying that we're definitely coming down to that area, but I'm just preparing just in case. But for now, it's important that we have the support above this fib retracement level around about 2.3 cents. In fact, I'm just going to quickly draw in another area here, just on a bit of wrong chart, just so we can see where we are with the macro level as well. Let's throw that across here to roughly, maybe actually, to be fair, but this bottom point. So it's not far off really. I'm just going to take it to these areas. Yeah, this is where it's going to be interesting, around this area between 2.3 and 2.2. 2.3 and 2.4, I would say, is probably like the area that we need to be concentrating on. See if we can get support of this area and pull ourselves back up. But at the moment, we're on a bit of a bear trend, not massive. It's probably going to match something similar to these areas back here. We've had a nice intake of Verasity. Now we're just taking a bit of profit out there, as you see. And then obviously some people get bored and this, that, and the other, and it just pulls itself down. But you can see, as most of the charts, we had this nice take up here towards the end of March. And April's just solidifying itself, but it's creating a nice little trend up. Look at that. If we just look at this kind of diagonal area here, this is very much matching up where it should be. So it's almost like the real identifiable price point of Verasity of where it should be. We're still down on the week, which is understandable, but that month is looking strong. And look at that 3 months, finally. What did we say a while back? This will drag down quite quickly as Verasity keeps improving itself project-wise. And of course awareness wise as well. So we're very much nearly switching that over, and wouldn't that be great to see that in April to go into green? And that's where you start signifying the ability that Verasity is finding these new higher lows, and it's taking itself back up, albeit slowly but indeed surely. We've got the RSIs here, trigger points. Look at these, literally bang on matching up. This is a nice sweet spot. Again, where on earth has that gone? Let me undo that. Just lost my markers here. There we go. So at the moment, 14 day 47 RSI and 28 days on 49. So for me, I am still just waiting a bit longer to see if we come back down to these areas between here and here. And that's what I do anticipate happening, back down to here to test these levels, 2.25-ish. So let's see how that plays out, but that's what I'm expecting, because like I said, we're on a bit of a bear move downwards, and that usually takes a few more days to conclude. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be massive. I don't think we're going to see something like this again, but we'll probably see a little small wave here, just enough to pull us back down to those areas, test them, confirm them, take ourselves back up. And that very much will hopefully match up with these areas here in March and late February to confirm those as support areas. And if we can do that, then we start taking ourselves back up and we'll start seeing high lows. And don't be surprised to see us supporting levels at 2.5 in a few weeks time, and then we're looking at the higher stages of hopefully 2.7. This is a sweet spot for me, 2.7. There's a lot of volatility around here in history, or recent history as well, so that's going to be an area of interest when we get there. This take up was too much. You can see that now. It was too heavy a rise, and now we're putting ourselves back, and I want to keep pointing this area out of the diagonal move here on the trend line. If you can imagine one up here, is that we're going to be in line with that as we pull ourselves up. So expect maybe in the next week to be up here, pushing that 2.5 cent mark as a support line. So guys, we're going to wrap this up there. I'm really super excited about Verasity. Hopefully we can do an AMA with these guys very soon. I know them quite well now. We'll see how that works out. But guys, let us know what you're doing for Verasity. Have you been buying, selling? Are you looking for lower areas like I am? Either way, it's sunny here in the UK. I'm going to enjoy the day. That rhymes. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.